Gecko, Gecko the Old School Gamer here, presenting one and done Friday the 13th. Oh, I just peeked up a little bit of, gave away what I was going to do. But this, this is what I consider part of the big three of LJN's misunderstood stuff. Does it fall under the acquired taste moniker? Maybe. But man, these three particular games by LJN, I do love because they are good. They're not. I don't know. LJN. A lot of people think LJN made the games. No, they published the games, but other parties created the games and then gave them to LJN to produce. So creators and producers are different. And even though these three games have LJN name on them, let me see if I can. We got Nightmare on Elm Street, right? And then Jaws and Friday the 13th. These three games are hugely misunderstood thanks to one guy who started off by tearing these games down into multiple copycats that decided to do the same thing. Like the Angry Video Game Nerd was the start of it, and then a bunch of other copycat guys want to be trying to be funny and trying to be angry at the same time and all that, whatever, because that formula worked for one guy. Everybody thinks it's going to work for them. But these three games, I love them. They're definitely A tier in my book. I think, yeah. I don't think I'm trying to remember what I gave Nightmare on Elm Street, but if it's not an S tier, it's definitely an A tier. Neither of these three are below B in my book. What's fascinating about these three, what I call the big three, is you can get to the boss, like the boss will show up and kick your ass right away, like within minutes of playing the game. So in other words, you'll see Freddy Krueger early in this game. If you stay asleep for just a little too long, you can run into Freddy quick. Jaws, you can run into Jaws even quicker, and Jason, on Friday the 13th is the same way. You can run into him and be like, oh shit, I'm fighting Jason. He's going to kill you, but you get to see him. And a lot of these other games, you don't even get to see the boss until you actually get to the boss. For most people, if you look at Blaster Master, this is the boss right there. Unless you can get to the final boss and beat the game, you ain't ever going to see the boss. So they put it on the cover for you to see. At least here, in these three, you can actually fight the boss, with what you have. So it's cool. And this is probably one of my favorite top tier, S tier game intros ever. It's so good, I don't want you to miss it. So I'm going to hit the transfer button now, and you're going to see this screen, right, as I turn on the power. Now I love this intro. This is awesome. And look at the cover. The cover is fucking awesome. Right here, boom, see that? That's cool as shit. Friday the 13th. Bam! Now, this intro. A knife through the eye? Come on. It's dope. 1988. This was by underlining source code. Underlining source code. I don't think that's who made it. I'm gonna let this play out and see if there's any other info. But yeah, LJN. Alright, so first you have to pick your camp counselor. Some of these guys are faster, slower, they can do more things. If you run into Jason's mom, yeah, she's in the game. You can kill her, I want to say 2 or 3 times you have to kill her, and then you get a sweater. And if you put the sweater on one of the girls, then Jason will be, I'm trying to remember if Jason, he'll be able to hurt you, but it won't be as often, if I'm not mistaken. There's a special armor, that's the sweater. But you have to be one of the female counselors. Right here in the bottom right corner, you have, it's a little face, and it says 15. That's how many kids are here. The map, you'll notice there's loops. There's 2 inside loops and an outside loops and all these cabins. So Jason is making his way around, and there's a pattern. There's like 1 of 3 patterns that he can do. And once you know the pattern, then it's not so random. But it's gonna, when you first play this game, everything's gonna seem random. And it kind of is, but once you see where he starts, then it becomes clear if you know the pattern. So that's all if you plan on beating the game. Now you got to kill Jason 3 times, and each time's considered a day. So in 3 days you have to beat him 3 times. So and you got to do it before these counselors get killed and the kids get killed. It's okay to lose some people. That's fine. That's going to happen. But if all the people are dead, then the game's over. So I just hit the wrong. I think I hit the wrong button. I don't know if I wanted this guy. Alright, so I just got the lighter and it said light the lighter in the fireplaces, which is not entirely right. So you go in the cabin and you get these weird, like, 3D images, maze, like quasi 3D elements. Okay, so I have to explain this. When you're on the side-scrolling part of the game, if you go right, it's always one way on the map. If you go left, it's always one way on the map. So in other words, when you're down in the bottom, if you go, I believe you go right, it is right. But if you get up here and you want to go right, no, you want to go left, if you go this way, you can't go left. If you go left, you're actually going to go this way. It's backwards. But once you realize that, because you are working on a loop, like down here, if you're on the side and you look at the map and you want to go a certain way, you have to go the opposite way, because it's kind of vice versa. So the map is kind of fucked up, but once you understand how the map works, it kind of makes sense. So there's okay, so Jason's about to kill somebody. There's Debbie. Okay, so you can give them items and you take items, but I'm not going to bother with all that shit. So, yes, this is a questing game. Damn. Alright, I'm going toward the lake. So I'm in the lake down here. If I go right, you see where it's going to take me. Certain counselors will be able to pedal fast. Okay, so here's another dock. So because I went right, it brought me over here. And Jason's over here in that blinking cabin in the top left. So if I keep going right, here's another dock. So I went right, and it brought me over here to the north part of the lake. Oh, wow, I got a lot of kids here. I want to find Jason. I want to at least fight Jason once. So let's... Alright, so I'm back here again. If I go left, theoretically, I should be down here. Yeah. Oh, I was just in this cabin, so maybe I'll just go right. And you do have to jump up and trigger certain things. There we go. Alright, so I'm on the outer circle. Okay, so if I want to go left, because I do want to go to a big cabin. Supposedly, the big cabins. I think those ones have fireplaces, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, there's nothing in here that I see. And the sky is changing. I really want to see Jason. Okay, so this is a small cabin. There's nothing here. Ugh! You can upgrade to the knife, but all I'm getting is keys right now, which kind of sucks. And I have to duck because the rocks will go over their heads. Alright, he's over by the caves. There's a fireplace. I lit the fireplace. So you have to light all the fireplaces and then you get a code or some shit. But there's a way to do that where you don't have to get you don't have to light the fireplaces. Because that was translated wrong from Japan. I gotta find the door, which is not easy. There it is. Oh, shit. Right there's the note. Wait. Okay, I hit select, and then I go down to take. Go into one of the cabins by the lake. Okay. That's giving you a clue to get a torch, I believe. God damn. These things are going to kill me before we even see Jason. Okay. There's Jason. So I'm going to take the next road in. I think he's here. He's here. Okay, get ready for Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He's around here. Where is he? Ugh! One fucking hit. Alright, so that sucked. I was expecting to at least hit him once. But yeah. So now whatever items that guy had, it's gone. It went to the grave with him. Oh shit. That was a health. That's a health of some sort. Okay, so this guy is slower. I can physically feel that he is slow. There's the knife. The knife is what you want in this game. But yeah, no, this is a cool ass game. I like it. It takes a bit to get used to how the map is, because, you know, going left doesn't always mean you're going left on the map. Because if you look at the loop and you go left, but you're down here, you really have to go right. So it's ass backwards. There's explanations and stuff online. I'm not here to explain this shit, but it's one of the issues that a lot of people do have, and it does rank lower for a lot of people. But I think it's a cool game, man. You just have to get past certain things, as certain quirks of a game. So I think it's definitely A or B tier in my book. I would say A, but yeah, it's cool. So enjoy